Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to tonight's second of two gameplay streams. Yes, indeed, I am Darkside Phil, and thank you for coming out and checking out the continuation of Mad Max. Looks like it's going to be a quiet stream tonight, let's be honest here, everybody. Mad Max released 2 weeks ago, on the same exact day as Metal Gear Solid 5, and just as quickly as it was released, it was brushed under the rug and forgotten. And that's a shame, because I do like the game, and in fact, in that first week that I was playing both games, I was actually liking Mad Max more than I was liking Metal Gear Solid 5. Lucky for me, Metal Gear Solid 5 did pick up, and I actually do like the game quite a lot. But, I also am enjoying Mad Max as well. Unfortunately, Mad Max really has not been getting much attendance on stream, as you can probably see if you're on stream right now, and it also really hasn't been getting many, if any, views on YouTube. There's a very few people following along. I don't even think, quite honestly, there's more than, say, 1,000 to 2,000 people who are watching this playthrough. And not to say that that's, you know, a horrible thing. I'm happy that anyone turns out to check out the videos and the streams. So understand that it's not a complaint. It's just more of an observation of a little bit of disappointment. That I really do feel this game deserves a little bit more attention than it has gotten, because it kind of was just forgotten because it was released the same day as Metal Gear Solid, in my opinion. And, you know, and now, this week we've got that new Destiny game that I'm skipping, and next week we'll have Soma, and after that we're going to have more games, and this game, unfortunately, is probably going to be the forgotten game of the year. Which is a shame for the amount of content that it appears to have, being a total open world, and the customization of the cars, and I really like it. Last stream, if you guys remember, last week, we did an incredibly tough fortress, which had a crazy-ass amount of tough enemies. And it took quite a while to get through, but we did it. And, you know, it actually felt pretty much like a big accomplishment when we finally did get through it. And I'm not sure how much is left in the game at this point. If you actually take a look at the map, what I'll do, you know what, let's boot the game up as I'm recording the pre-stream, because I would like to actually take a look at the map and see exactly where we are in the game. Because if I remember correctly, there's only maybe 2 other areas that we haven't unlocked yet, and I'm sure, you know, you figure a few hours per area, maybe another 2, 3, 4 more sessions of this game, and we'll wrap it up. Tonight we're going to be playing for around 2 hours. I'm going to play this also tomorrow night on my second stream on Wednesday. We'll also be Mad Max for about 2 hours. And then it's going to go on break for a little bit and probably come back next week for a couple sessions. And we'll see what happens. But, it's like I said, I am, you know, the music is going to play, right? And be really annoying. Come on. Boot up, game, so I can go to the menu and take a look at how many things we got left here. Let's go. Don't verify the save files. Oh, here we are. Alright, so anyway, yeah. I'm definitely interested in seeing how much more the game has to offer. At this point, let's face it, I think we've almost seen everything Mad Max has to offer when it comes to variety of stuff. We've now done races, driving combat, melee combat, invading of bases, looting, and we've had a few unique side missions where we've been in, like, sewers and subways and stuff like that. Here we go. By the way, here we are. Finally, I can go to my map. Haha, I was right. There's actually this area, and then there's Gastown. So there's really 3 areas left for me to check out that I have not done yet. And if you actually remember, I'm glad I'm doing this now on the pre-stream, because I couldn't even remember what the hell I was doing. Up here is the Northern Tunnel side quest, which I actually want to do next. We got this new side quest for Pink Eye that I want to do. So we'll probably do that next. It also looks like Jeet has a mission for us over at his fortress. So what I might actually do is I'll do this side mission first. Oh, there's actually 2 different missions. There's one here that says drive to the Northern Tunnel, and the other one says mark the first point with a flare. So we've actually got 2 unique side quests to do here on the map. So that's probably what I'll focus on as we start today. I'll do those 2. And then maybe I'll see what Jeet's up to with this side mission. And then finally, as you can see, the actual next step here, if you actually look, is that the story mission is here. It's called Dance with Death at Gastown. So apparently we could, if we wanted to, just go straight to Gastown. But I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let me put the controller down now so I can actually focus on what I'm saying here. As you can see, there's some content left, but maybe not too much. And that's a good thing in my opinion. I mean, the game is fun, but unfortunately, it seems like the mainstream interest of anyone who wanted to see this game had waned after only a few days. I'd say probably after 2-3 sessions of me playing it, everyone was like, well, if it ain't Metal Gear, you know. And now, let's face it, this past week, Super Mario Maker came out. And I'm having so much fun with that game, and people not only are loving the videos, but the streams are getting high attendance. So I certainly want to play more Super Mario Maker since people are enjoying it. This game is still going to be kind of like a secondary game, okay? Now, for those of you who have been watching the Fallout New Vegas playthrough, FYI, I'm very close to the end of that game. It's looking like maybe 2 to 3 sessions tops for Fallout New Vegas. It may even be beaten within 1 to 2 more sessions. And what that means is that there will be more time for Mad Max, since Mad Max is going to be my secondary game. Once Fallout is done, there will be more of a focus on Mad Max. So what I'd say is probably next week, look for a balance between, you know, the ongoing playthroughs. I'm thinking Metal Gear Solid 5 is probably going to wrap up next week. So we'll probably have more time to focus on the new game Soma, which is a survival horror game I'll be playing. And I'll probably balance that with Fallout and Mad Max until one of them is beaten. So, you know, I am having fun. Let me tell you guys something. I'm having a lot of fun this month. I am feeling good after a pretty dead summer. Even though it was a very busy summer, it was still kind of dead when it came to new releases and retaining an audience. You know, there's a lot of things I did over the summer that I personally enjoyed doing, but I wasn't really getting anyone too much into them. Now it seems like at least the projects that I'm working on, like Metal Gear, like Mario Maker, and I'm hoping Soma next week, and of course Until Dawn was huge last month. Hopefully we can get people excited again and get them into the content, because there's all new stuff. I can't wait for October, man. Transformers Devastation, Disgaea 5, I may play Rock Band 4, Dragon Quest Heroes, Yoshi's Woolly World, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Halo, WWE, just a few. There's a few that I actually left out a few. October's going to be awesome. And so I'm happy that I've got a fun month to take me into the next month. You know what I mean? If this were, I remember there were a couple years where September was like there was one game and then the whole rest of the month was kind of dead. And it's certainly not the case this year. So I am having fun this month. I said it on Twitter the other day. I was like, wow, this is going to be a cool week. Because every day I'm playing different games. And I'm having a lot of fun with every game that I play. I haven't had one game yet in the past week probably where I played it and I was like, man, that was boring, or man, that wasn't a very fun stream. Like, every game is a lot of fun. Even when I play Mad Max, I'm still having fun, you know? So, I'm having a good month. I hope you're having a good month too, checking out all the gameplay and stuff that I'm putting out. I apologize that I haven't really had time to focus. If Mad Max is your game, and you're like, wow, I really like this game, I wish Phil would play more of it, and I do owe you an apology. I'll be honest with everyone. What I thought was going to happen was that Mad Max and Metal Gear Solid 5 were going to kind of go neck and neck for a couple weeks. I really did. I thought this. And that's not what happened at all. I hate to say it, but Mad Max just whoop, right under the rug. Whoop, like a big wad of hair, right? Like, that's an unsightly thing. And zoom it right under the rug and no one sees it. And it's a shame. Because I have a lot of fun, you know, playing this game. But people are just kind of like, eh. If it ain't a huge mainstream hype thing, eh. So it is what it is, right? Par for the course, I guess. But I digress. We're going to be playing for around 2 hours tonight. We'll see how far I can get. Like I said, I'll be starting with the side content. I won't say much else on the pre-stream. Just very briefly, if you haven't been around recently, I do want to mention that my Patreon account has been updated for the month, patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. And that the new goal levels are out for this month of September. And the top goal is if I hit $1,250 of funding, and by the end of September, I will be doing a big Halloween special marathon stream at the end of October. And $5 pledgees will be able to both nominate and vote on the game or games that I'll be playing during that marathon. Pretty sweet, right? So I'm excited for that, and I hope that we can hit that top goal. Check it out at patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. You can get really cool perks, like getting, text verbal shout-outs and thank yous, or getting your question answered on my Ask the King Q&A show, or getting a t-shirt, getting a private Q&A video, even being a part of an upcoming event like the multiplayer event I'm going to do the week of Thanksgiving, or the special holiday event that I'm planning to do around December. So, there you have it, ladies and gents. That's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you very much for being here on the stream tonight. And, not much else to talk about. I think we should just jump in, right? I think we should just jump in and get started, right? All right. Thanks, everyone. End the pre-stream. Get started with Madden to Maxwell.